Hello, this is In the Dugout, and welcome back to another episode of The Club Core. Feel the burn. In this episode, we're covering Blackburn Rovers. Blackburn Rovers Football Club are a side currently playing in the second tier of English football, the Sky Bet Championship, after being relegated at the end of the 2011-12 season in the penultimate game of the campaign from the Premier League. Nicknamed Rovers, the Blue and Whites and the Riversiders, Blackburn Rovers were established in 1875 following a meeting at the Leger Hotel in Blackburn between John Lewis and Arthur Constantine to discuss the possibility of forming a football club to play under association rules. The newly created Blackburn Rovers played their first match on the 18th of December 1875, a 1-1 draw taking place in Church, Lancashire. The side went on to become a founding member of the Football League in 1888, and would later become one of just 3 teams to be founders of both the Football League and the Premier League, an honour shared by fellow Championship side Aston Villa and Premier League side Everton. Rovers are based in the Lancashire town of Blackburn and played their earliest games at the Oosehead ground, but since it lacked facilities for both players and supporters, the club moved on after a year to the Pleasington Cricket Ground, and the year after that to Alexandra Meadows. In 1881 they moved again to the Leamington Ground, but were forced out once more, this time by the landlord charging extortionate prices for rent. Their final move took place in 1890, opting for their current home, Ewood Park. The stadium was opened in 1882 and saw massive investment come from former club owner Jack Walker, a local steel baron, after he bought the club in 1992. Once the renovations were completed in August 1994, Walker had the largest stand dedicated to him by it taking his name, which it still holds to this day. Capable of seating 31,367 people, Ewood Park is one of the larger grounds in the Championship. Blackburn's badge is one that has been in use since 1989, a modified version of a previous badge. It features a Lancashire red rose encompassed by the team name and the club's foundation date. At the base of the badge is the club motto Arte et Labore, meaning by skill and by labour in Latin, which has been used as the town motto since 1852. The red rose has heraldic meaning, standing for divine love or motherhood, while historically it has been the symbol of the House of Lancaster, featuring most prominently in the War of the Roses, combating the white rose of the York-based Tudor house. Blackburn have only ever had one design for their home kit, a distinctive blue and white halved shirt, widely acknowledged as the town colour. While the design has remained the same, the colours have alternated over the years, but since 1946, the blue has remained on the wearer's left. This season is no different in the positioning of the colours, with blue taking up the left portion of the shirt and white the right-hand side. The sleeves too display alternating colours, with a white sleeve to accompany the blue shade on the left half of the shirt, and a blue sleeve on the white right-hand side. The shorts are white with a blue trim, while the socks are blue with a white hoop over the shin, bordered in red. The away kit, meanwhile, is all black with the exception of 2 bars of blue and white stretching from the left shoulder down to the centre of the sternum, surrounding the club badge on the left-hand side. The shorts and socks maintain the same patterns as on the home kit, but with black as their main colour, and the hoops on the socks are blue with a white border instead of white with red. Should this kit not be appropriate, a third option is available in red with a white trim. These kits are currently produced by British manufacturer Umbro and have been since 2016. Rovers are currently managed by Scottish-born Irishman Owen Coyle, who took charge of the club in June 2016 after the sacking of Coyle's half-compatriot Paul Lambert. Qualifying for Ireland through his parents and making 1 international appearance for the Green Army, his tenure at Blackburn had a shaky start, without a league victory in the first 7 games of the season, despite a 3-1 away victory in the first round of the League Cup against Mansfield Town in his second competitive game in charge. Rovers, like any club, have developed strong local rivalries over the years, the fiercest of which is with Premier League side Burnley. Both teams represent Lancashire and competitively defend their portions of the county, despite Burnley seeing more success in recent years. Other rivals include the likes of League One's Bolton Wanderers and the Premier League's Manchester United, particularly after the title race of the 1994-95 season. It was this very title race that resulted in Blackburn's first and only Premier League trophy, when Manchester United were held to a draw against West Ham United. The club had won the top flight twice before in the 1911-12 and 1913-14 seasons, but becoming the second team ever to win the Premier League holds a special place in the fans' hearts. Other trophies include 6 FA Cups, 1 League Cup and 1 FA Community Shield. The Blackburn fans may have seen their side falter in recent years, but the memories of these victories remain fresh in their minds. Amongst their fans include former England rugby captain Bill Beaumont, comedian Lee Mack, and former World Superbike racer and I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here winner Carl Foggy Fogarty. Blackburn Rovers are a proud and historic club. Winning the Premier League is a feat shared with just 6 other teams, but recently fortune has been hard to come by for the Riversiders. Still, with hard work, determination and the right backing from the board, Blackburn could be taken back to the top flight. Should this day come around, the Blue and White's promotion would mark the Rovers' return. Thanks for watching. This has been Chris from In the Dugout. Tune in for the next episode of The Club Core, where we shall be travelling to League 2 and covering Blackpool. Until then, farewell.